Hey, what's going on? Welcome everybody to the House of Nerd Show's advanced review for That Texas Blood issue number 7, coming to your local shops next Wednesday, June the 30th. Written by Chris Condon and illustrated by Jacob Phillips. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar, I got to tell you that Texas Blood, one of the absolute best books to come out in the last year. My personal favorite. It's a crime noir mystery story set in the Texas with our good old buddy Sheriff Joe Bob. There he is, guys. So there has some time has passed between arc 1 and the start of arc 2. So just to briefly recap, the story has been about, or at least arc 1 was about, in large part, Randy Terrell. He's back in his hometown in Texas, seeking answers about his brother's murder. So while he's there, what ends up happening? He succumbs to his past, his emotions, and he ends up getting revenge on the wrong people. They're not innocent by any means. They've got their whole they got their kind of their issues. So it ends in a bloody, tragic, magnificent way, and just can't recommend it enough. So we're ready to dig back into Ambrose County, man. Get into this world with these characters, right? Issue 7, titled "The Dead Boy and the Missing Girl." So you guys already know, more mystery, more intrigue. But what's cool about this is that Chris and Jacob, they take us back to 1981 Ambrose County, which I love because the 80s that's the best decade, man. You got the best music, pop culture, all of that good stuff. So I'm already sold, right? But yeah, so the story opens up. We find our main character again. Where's he at? Joe Bob. He's confessing, confiding in a confidant of his. He's talking about the toll and the impact that the events from arc 1 have taken on him, right? So we find him in a darker place, which I find interesting because, at least to me, I found Joe to be one of those characters, those steadfast, sturdy, almost immovable people, who nothing phases this guy, right? But we do find him, in a darker place. So I'm really digging that, and curious to see where his kind of character trajectory goes. But at the end of the day, he's still Joe, right? So he's got that unique sense of humor that we've come to love from him, and that's one of the things that I love about Chris's writing in this story, is that even though this is a dark and now an almost ominous tale that we're getting in issue number 7, he does intersperse this story with some humor, bits of humor here and there, and I definitely had a chuckle or two at the things Joe Bob is saying and some of these other characters. So that's always good, man. Breaking up, you giving the story some levity, which I feel like we're gonna need, because I'm getting the sense that Joe Bob is coming to this dark realization that about Ambrose County. Something's going on here, man. I feel like something evil, something sinister, something more than just simple crime and murder is at play here. So I'm really like interested to find out more about this. Speaking of Joe Bob, I gotta tell you guys, He's never looked better than he has in this latest issue. Thanks to Jacob Phillips' amazing interior artwork, man. I don't know how, like, as good as his stuff was in arc one, he's like stepped up his game like notches, man. Like, just incredible stuff. Particularly with, for me, how he gives Joe and all these other characters this great expressiveness, man. It really helps to make you feel all the different emotions that these characters are going through. There's one scene in particular that I was really digging, where I honestly felt Joe Bob's sense of fear and dread because of the expressions that Jacob gives to these characters, right? But not only that, he, in this one particular panel, he utilized a change of color, okay, to help convey and emphasize this emotion, which is just, I love little tricks like that. It's just really fantastic stuff. And then you've also got now where Jacob is switching up the art styles. So in the present, it's all done digitally, colored and all that stuff. And for the 1981 timeline or time period, he's going back to like the traditional pencils, inks, coloring, all that good stuff as well. Switching up the color palette, which is like, again, like just ridiculous, man. Love this guy's color palette. So just outstanding. Excuse me, outstanding interior artwork. And I love the switch of styles, the contrast. And for me, I gotta say, I'm probably digging like the 1981 time period. Is just, I don't know, man. Guys, I gotta say, when you guys open up this book, you're gonna be blown away. He's has taken his craft to another level. And then he's also utilizing different, I noticed, different camera angles. There's an overhead shot in particular that was done really nicely. So he's keeping things fresh for us. And just overall, man, Chris and Jacob have once again set the tone and pace and vibe for this book just masterfully. I sincerely mean this, guys. You guys are gonna love this. You know, with Chris's writing, not a single word is wasted here, guys. Everything that the characters say, their dialogue, it's informative of them. We're learning, it tells us a little bit about these characters, and we do have a couple new characters introduced. So that's cool. Always helpful for us, the readers. Just again, overall, another fantastic start to this new arc. Tone, vibe, pacing, all like just top tier stuff. And I'm very intrigued to see where the story goes, because there's some new elements. Again, something more might be at play. At least I think here in Ambrose County. So looking forward to that, guys. For me, if you want a good murder noir style, Western style story, this is the one. This is, everybody should be reading this. And I think in terms of the story, in the words of Joe Bob, well, all right, you sold me, man. Fantastic issue, guys. Looking forward to the rest. And if you guys haven't heard, Chris and Jacob, they're gonna be hanging out with us on the House of Nerds show live this Sunday. That is June the 27th, live at 11 a.m. Eastern. Guys, come check it out. We're gonna have a blast. Hopefully we get some background information and how this story came together. And again, can't say enough good things about this, man. If you're not reading this already, check it out. And if you're already reading it, you guys are gonna love this stuff, man. Great start. I think that's about it. I don't know what else I have to say about this. Read it, pick it up. It's been great. And if you're digging the book, let us know, man. Comment in the video. If you're digging the content that we're bringing, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. As Lauren would say, hit that bell notification so you guys know whenever we're uploading some hopefully good content for you guys, man. Thanks for checking out this advanced review. And if you like more of this stuff, please let us know, man. Thanks, guys.